Until then, guys, show some love to your next comic. It's Billy fucking Willig!
Thank you. Thank you, Buckhead. I saw like 20 guys with cowboy hats on the way walking here. Oh, there's a rodeo tonight. Like, Buckhead is messed up because I feel like if you have cowboy hats and a dance remix of Ed Sheeran on the same street, you messed up somewhere. You crossed some wires. It's not even sunny outside. I don't know. It's cold. February's almost over. You guys have a good Black History Month? Valentine's Day. I had a good Valentine's Day. My girlfriend said that Hooters was giving away free food on Valentine's Day if you're single. She said I should go to Hooters, tell them I'm single, get some free food. I said, babe, I tell them I'm single every time I go to Hooters. No problem. I'll get it to go. I did go. They gave me a straw wrapped in plastic. Hooters is Greta Thunberg's worst nightmare. I got it to go. They gave me a styrofoam container. I didn't even know styrofoam was still legal. She'll probably be working there about 6 years. I used to work at a computer store. It was a wonderful learning experience. I learned so much. Like I learned that some people still say www dot. That's a waste of time. By the time you get done saying www dot, I already found your website. I found out which celebrity you look most like, and I stole your identity. So thanks to the Xbox. As a fan of language though, I appreciate that you use the full pronunciation of the website's name. I like that. But if you're gonna do that, you gotta do the whole thing, right? It's https://www.pornhub.com. That's the formal pronunciation. It was a computer store, lots of viruses. They're going too far with the technology now though, right? It's scary. There's no privacy anymore, it's scary. My phone started telling me how long it's gonna take me to get to work in the morning with traffic and stuff, which is scary to me because I don't have a job. So, one day I said, screw it, where do I work? Let's find out. I got in my car, drove about 15 minutes, man. I ended up at Claremont Lounge. I had to rethink some things. T-Bird was there. So I tried to get an application and they said I had to apply online. Science has gone too far. I got Disney Plus though. I don't pay for it, but I got it. I wanted to watch all the Marvel movies. You guys seen these Marvel movies? I was watching them in order. I watched Captain Marvel. Then I watched Captain America. You guys seen this movie? It's a really terrible, sad movie. Because they never told him they were going to like give him an experimental drug. They just asked if he wanted to join the army. And then they just did that to him. And then the whole time he's hitting on Agent Carter, the beautiful government agent, but she never lets him hit. And then he crashes Red Skull's plane into an iceberg and dies a virgin. Then they resurrect him, and it's like modern times, and he's supposed to be a superhero, but that's not realistic. Because what's Captain America going to do in 2020? What's Captain America going to do about climate change? You can't beat up climate change. That doesn't work. What's Captain America going to do about the Middle East? You can't solve that problem by beating people up. We've tried. T-Bird was there.
I wash my hands, wash my face.
You say you fought in Panama?
Painted black, yeah.
T-Bird fought in Panama. I fought in Panama City. Spring break 2011.
walked in the street, man.
Yeah, we jumped the guy for his natty light.
Fade black.
I miss baseball cards. Who's got baseball cards?
I do.
None of my friends have baseball cards anymore. I think the problem is you can't battle with them. Like, sure, Freddie Freeman's batting 300 right now, but Blue Eyes White Dragon has 3,000 attack points. Do the math. You can battle with Pokemon. Pokemon put out a blockbuster hit movie starring A-list celebrity Ryan Reynolds. You ever heard of him? What's the last movie Topps put out? Topps makes baseball cards. I've been traveling a lot, doing shows, going to other cities. One thing I don't like about other cities, there's a lot of tolls on the road in other cities. You pay way more money than you'd ever make doing comedy just to get into their city. I was like, man, I miss Atlanta. There's no tolls in Atlanta. And then I came home and I realized we do have tolls here. Every time I stop at a red light in Atlanta, a nice man walks up to my window. And he shows me his sign that he's made. And then I hand him $1. And that's how we keep Atlanta so nice. Safe. I live in Marietta. It's home of the Atlanta Braves. But somehow not part of Atlanta, I guess. They built that new Braves stadium, SunTrust Stadium, and then SunTrust got bought by another bank. I heard they're going to call the new stadium Truther Stadium.
Truth.
What's that?
Truth.
Oh, I thought it was Truther, and they were going to have Alex Jones throw his first pitch.
Truth.
And Obama's long-form birth certificate retired next to the scoreboard or something. I guess I was wrong. You guys try stem cells yet? We're in Buckhead. That's not a weird question. There's a place right down the street that does it. Everybody's going crazy about anti-aging now. There's a new anti-aging method I read about. Apparently, rich old people are taking the blood from healthy young people and injecting it into their bloodstream. That's called being a vampire, right? You stay young forever. The only condition is you gotta suck the blood out of somebody else. That's called being a vampire. I don't know what to tell you.
Hollywood.
I like waitresses. They always ask me if I'm okay. I think the symbol for at should have been for around. Because it's an A. And then the little tail of the A, it goes around the A. I don't know who I should contact about that. Thanks so much, guys. You can find me on Instagram at @AroundBillyWillig. Give it up for Ty Colgate. Billy Willig, everyone. We're going to do something kind of crazy.